You now tuned in to Live Studio Vibes. If you love music and want to see how the vibes are created, sit back and relax. Recording sessions, interviews, discussions, music reviews, and trending topics. It's time to create some vibes, y'all.
What's the vibe? It's Live Studio Vibes, y'all. I'm your host, Rissa B. We got Chop in the building. We got OTR in the building. Today, I am super excited, y'all. I'm super excited. We got the boy Smoked Out Digital in the building, y'all.
The one and the only.
Yes. Thank you so much, sir, for being here.
Hey, I'm glad to be here. How you doing today?
I'm well. I appreciate your presence.
I appreciate you for having me here, and
No problem.
I'm glad to be here to bless you with my presence.
Thank you. Now, tell the people who you are. Tell us where you're from, who you are.
All right. So first of all, a videographer / cinematographer, whatever you want to call it. I say I'm both, but I'm from Tallahassee, Florida. I was born and raised out here.
Okay.
I went to school out here.
Okay.
I spent all of my teenage years out here in Tallahassee, so
Okay.
I'm just 850, 448 to the death of me. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? So I've been in the videos for over a decade now.
Wow.
So I've been
Over
doing
a
it
decade.
Yeah, over a decade.
Okay.
I've been doing it for a long time.
Okay.
So I say I started at about when I was at the age of 20. And now I'm 35, so
Wow.
that's like 15 years.
Wow.
So yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Now, how did you come up with your name? Where did Smoked Out Digital come from? Like, where did that come from?
Hey, this is gonna be crazy, right? Because I gotta give props to one of my dogs, right?
Okay.
His name, I'm gonna go ahead and shout him out too, because I always said if I ever blow up, bro, I'm gonna send you a check, and I'm a man of my word. But my dog named Ian Moore. Y'all look him up on Facebook, Ian Moore. We used to work at a restaurant called Shoney's.
I remember Shoney's.
Yeah, we used to work at a restaurant called Shoney's.
Okay.
And, we got real cool. We was the cooks in there. We was young. We was like 18, 19, 20. And every night after work, we used to get off and we'll ride to his house and we'll smoke.
Uh-huh.
We was smoking that mid then. You know what I'm saying? That's when mid was popping.
Okay.
So we'll just pull up, we'll smoke. I leave at about 2 in the morning, and I come back the next morning at like 9 o'clock, and we'll smoke out, wake and bake. And he used to be like, man, he'd be like, bruh, I ain't gonna even lie. You smoked not, shout it. You smoked not, boy. I ain't gonna even lie. So he just said, I'm gonna start calling you Smoke Not Shouting.
Wow.
I was like, damn, bruh. I said, you know what? That got a little twist to it. I like that.
Okay.
So after that, I kind of ran with it.
Yeah.
Because when I started coming to work, he used to be like, oh, what's up, Smoke Dot? And I was like, damn, that got a little twist to it. So
okay. You just added the digital
I just added the digital. Because at first, right, I was a rapper.
Oh, okay.
I was an artist.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I was an artist. I was rapping and singing. And I used to call myself Smoke Dot Shouty.
Okay.
But
okay.
Another friend of mine, go by the name of Lil Nate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of people know him. He from Tallahassee too.
Yeah.
He introduced me to the digital camera. So he told me about my first Canon that I bought. It was a Canon T2i.
Okay.
When he showed it to me at first, when I seen the picture of it, I was like, man, hell nah, man. That shit look like it's weak, bro.
Oh my goodness.
But when he showed me the videos of how the videos looked on YouTube and stuff like that, I was like, damn, that shit look like a movie. So from then I was inspired. I bought a Canon T2i. And from there it was just on. So I was like, damn, I'm gonna call myself Smoke Dot Digital.
There you go.
So
okay.
It came pretty easy though. So
beautiful.
So I had the digital camera.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Now, how do you come up with ideas or like shots for scenery or songs or even for artists?
Well, first of all, I listen to the song.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, every videographer will tell you this. I probably model to a certain video.
Okay.
Certain, something that's old, like an old school video.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And put my twist to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I might watch a movie and I might get a few ideas.
Okay.
Or I might watch a video from the 90s and I might be like,
Nice.
or
Yeah.
I might see some kind of recent.
Right.
But overall, though, that ain't how I get all my ideas. Like, I try to think outside the box too. But, it's just all about the artist and the song, the feel, the colors. And
yeah.
As far
and
as
what they think, I guess, what they think they want it to be as well. Their input, or do you solely
a lot of times,
create?
I ain't gonna lie, a lot of times people, they trust my judgment on everything. Now, I ain't gonna say everything, but so, they'll say, well, what you think I should do?
Right.
So the person asks me that, then I throw my twist on it. But
it's like freestyling for you.
Yeah, I don't never want a person to feel like I'm just taking over,
right?
Unless
like
I really have to.
Input in.
Unless I really have to.
Yeah.
Because if somebody just doing some shit and I'm just like, I ain't too much feeling it like that. Like, and it's just bothering me to the point where I say something, it has to really bother me for me to just, really say something like that.
Right, yeah.
But if a person give me an idea and it's they spin on something, and you know what I'm saying, it's actually good enough, I just be like, all right, that's cool, we can do that. But if it just throw everything off, I'm gonna be like,
right. I was gonna ask, so are there any projects that you would ever be like, nah, we're not gonna do that? Like, is there anything you would ever like not capture or just not decide to do?
I gotta say, I ain't gonna even lie. Long as ain't nobody murdering nobody or harming nobody, I done been everywhere. I done seen a lot of stuff in videos. The more crazy content is better, I think, but I don't want to do nothing dangerous.
Yeah.
As long as it's nothing putting my life in danger.
Or anybody else's.
But I can tell you about one shot that I did one time for somebody that had me nervous, that I didn't really agree on, but it looked good.
Okay.
And we capitalized on it without him really falling to his death. So it was a person on a ledge, and we was on a parking garage, and he was on the ledge. He was like,
right.
That was a long time ago, though.
Okay.
But
dang.
Other than that,
wow.
I'm down for daring stuff, but I don't nobody to risk their life. So yeah.
Got it. Okay, now, do you feel which do you feel is more valuable though? Do you feel freestyling is more valuable, or brainstorming, or if they come with their ideas, what is or is it all? I'm always
a firm believer that if you prep something, it's gonna always go. It's always gonna go good. I ain't gonna. Sometimes you can prep something and it can go not the way you expect it, but that don't mean it's gonna be bad.
Right. Yeah.
It can just, you can see something in your head a certain way, but when you're doing it, it's just like, maybe this look a little better, or this to be a little bit more easier for us to do instead of pull something difficult.
Okay.
It just all depends, though, really.
Yeah. So I was gonna ask you also, because you come. Man, get out my questions. But nah, what does your prep work look like when working on a project?
I'll put it in my phone, in my notepads or something like that.
Yeah, cool.
I mean, I don't write it down a piece of paper, but you know, I'll write it.
But your notepad. Everybody using the notepad these days. You know what I'm saying?
Especially in your phone. You do everything in your phone or whatever. So I just jot stuff down in my notepad. That's what I really do.
Cool.
Your phone.
What projects do you feel are easier to bring to life? As a videographer, a video engineer, what's easier for you to capture or to make that story come to life?
All right, so I would say nothing's really hard for me to capture. I wouldn't say something is easy and hard.
Look at him.
But I will say that I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna kind of switch it up a little bit. The thing that I would most be concerned about is what can an artist do to help me out? Is he gonna have nice props, or is is he gonna put any like models in a video, or how's the video gonna go? Like,
Gotcha.
Like it could, like my thing is, it could be like, it's not really an easy and a hard thing. It's more so I hope that an artist like knows that a video, especially like if you don't have like much of a budget, you have to do something creative to capture the people eyes and ears to like want to look at it and see it. Like, for example, like, you know, guys like to look at models. So if you got a bunch of models in your video and your song got like a little, you know, a vibe to it, you know, they'll look at it. They'll look at it for certain reasons. You know? I want to do something that's gonna make people look at it, like instead of just a person just standing there just rapping, being bored, like, you know.
So do you have or set expectations for what you're creating?
Kind of, sort of, you know, because I do expect like an artist to like come like an artist. Like, you know, I expect you to look the part. Yeah. You know.
What is looking the part? What is looking the part?
Looking good on camera. Like, you know, you gotta, like, you can't look dusty and dingy. Like, I don't want you to just, you know, be on some normal, like, oh, I'm just
like
just
come, like, you know, like, you about to perform, like, you know, you about to do this.
Make it interesting, like, I want an artist to like look like an artist, like look good, you know, make sure your clothes look new. Like, I don't want to see no wrinkly clothes like that. Which I'm not saying anybody in my videos do this, but at the end of the day, like, that's just something overall. Like, overall, like, you know, you gotta look good in your videos. Like, I want to film something that look good. Like, if you wearing a lot of colors, like, I want to see some colors pop out, or you know, if your outfit look nice and your pants shiny and you got some jewelry on your neck, like, I like all that stuff. Cars in the video, like, you know, all of that stuff plays a big role for videos, and like, you know.
All right. Well, we're going to be right back, y'all. We're going to take a break right quick. It's live studio vibes. We got your boy Smoked Out in the building. We'll be right back.
Break time.
Now, is there ever a sense of competition within your creative circle of producers or directors or anything like that?
I'm sorry. Say that again. I'm sorry.
Is there ever friendly competition within your circle of producers or creators? Or do you even have a circle of producers or creators? I
mean, I got a few friends that like that got cameras, and like I'm cool with other cameramen, but like really I never really think about competing with nobody. I never really been into that, because
that's why I say friendly competition. Friendly. No.
Not really. I ain't never really I just that ain't how I really think. Like I don't know. I
just do your thing.
Yeah, because it's just like I know, like, I get inspired, so it's just never really like
competition. It's more inspiration.
Like, I'm in competition with myself, really. Like, I try to get better. That's the only person I be in competition with. Like, probably like the last video I did. Like, that's my competition right there. I cannot make that better. You know, I don't really never just think of people, because like I like what a lot of people do. So I'm just I'm a fan of other people, just like, you know, people might like my shit, people might not like, you know, but that's just how I am, you know. I be inspired because, like I said earlier, like, sometimes how I come up with ideas, I model it from like other shit. Like, if I'm finna make a commercial or something, like, I'll look at some commercials and, you know, I just see, you know, what I need to do, and I just put my twist to it.
Now, how do you study as a video engineer, video editor.
Or
okay.
All right, so
okay.
as far as like the editing part,
Yeah.
like, you know, if somebody do something like on screen, I see it. Or if I want to try new things, you know, I'll just, you know, look at how certain videos are made or shot, you know, and I'll probably add my little twist to it, but I don't really want to copy too much.
Right.
But I mean, that's how every cameraman do, you know, just like, you know, I know we were talking about VFX packs. You know, you could buy VFX packs and make, you know, your video look a certain way, you know, which that's fine. But, you know, everything, a lot of stuff is like easy to do. So
a VFX patch, that's like a filter over a video.
it's like it's like a preset basically. It's like a preset,
gotcha.
some shit that's already like really like made.
Yeah.
And like, you know, you can just apply it to, you know, you can just put it on the clips, but it's a certain way you got to do it. You know, I ain't just saying, I mean, anybody can do it if they take the time out to learn to do it, but it's just easier to do it now, you know? Gotcha. Like, because a lot of people that make the packs, like, they spend hours doing them effects and they just sell it and make money. But as a content creator, it's so many ways you can make money off of, like, just when you just in the media business. Like, you doing videos and stuff, you can sell your effects and all of that stuff. You can sell your color packs. Like, it's just a lot of shit you could do. Like, hell, I feel like people even be stealing saying it's theirs and reselling it, because in some of these packs I seen like the same shit.
Right. You know, change one little bit of thing and then
I don't even know if they really changed shit.
God,
you know what I'm saying? So,
oh my God.
Hey, it is what it is.
So if you signed a deal right now as like a director or a video editor, what would be your first purchase? What would you do? Where are you going? What are you buying?
I ain't gonna even lie, right? Shit. I don't want to hold the mic fucked up. But
appreciate that.
I mean, you talking about like a real deal, like $1 million or something?
Right, yeah. If you signed your first meals deal, what you doing?
I'm gonna kind of switch it up a little bit. If I shot my first video that was like maybe 30, 40, 50 grand, maybe something like that, 60 grand. If I shot my first video, like, I mean, shit, I'm gonna pay my rent up for one. That's what I'm gonna pay my rent up for one.
Okay, I like that.
But the goal is to always buy a house and stuff like that. So you know, that's always a main. But for 50 grand or something, you can't really buy a house for 50 grand. But
I mean, that's a nice down payment. That's a nice down payment.
That's a nice down payment. But you know, we talking about making purchases and stuff. You know, I just feel like 50 grand ain't really a lot of money if you ask me, because that shit could be gone quick.
It depends on how you managing your money.
Yeah.
You know.
So, I mean, me personally though, like, I ain't too big on spending money like that, but I get some important shit.
Okay, that's what's up.
I do something important with it.
Love it.
Cause I'm still a regular person, like, you know what I'm saying. I ain't trying to be like, nah.
I understand.
Yeah,
I'm with you on that. I feel you. Now, is there anything you regret going through your journey as a video editor or a creator? Because for me, you say video editor, but I feel like you bring things to life, because I have one or two videos. I think one or two videos that you've captured for me and brought them to life.
All right,
so
this is basically you saying about being a director now. So
see, so you say video editor, but I say creator, because I feel that you're more than just an editor.
It's more. It's like, if you think about it, it's like maybe like 3-4 different jobs that I do.
Right.
When you're doing it, like, I'm the editor.
Yeah.
I'm the director of photography. That's basically the cameraman. Sometimes I'm the set creator. I have to gather a lot of shit for the videos, so it's just a lot of jobs. Like, I got people that can help me with that, but like, I can't pay them for that if like the project ain't that big. Like, I can do a lot of shit.
But it's love.
But But everything, you know, is business though. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow. So is there anything you regret on your journey doing what you're doing? Is there anything you regret?
Nah, not really.
Mm.
Not
That's
really at
beautiful.
all. Even
It's beautiful.
even the mistakes that I made in certain videos, like when I
Yeah.
first started, like I still got like a lot of my old videos up. A lot of people take like old videos down.
Mm-hmm.
I got like, you go on my Instagram, I got like when I had like my Canon T2i, like that's my first camera. Like my quality was like horrible. Like other cameramen used to be like,
you said horrible.
Yeah, for real. Other cameramen used to be like, bro, your camera suck, bro, but your editing look good. So it was like one of them things where like, shit.
It's a process.
Yeah, it's a process for me, so.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, so do you feel that having a business manager is important for a video editor or a video director?
A videographer or cinematographer.
Honey, correct me, baby. Correct me.
No, I ain't trying.
Let me know the correct term.
Correct you.
You are. It's okay.
I just know what you mean, though. That's all I'm saying. I know what you mean. Like, you know, me personally.
Yeah.
It just all depends. I wouldn't say I need a manager or nothing like that. I would say like, if I got like a big video, like for example, I didn't have videos where I didn't, you know, bigger budgets to where I can pay people to help me.
Right.
So I wouldn't need really a manager. I just get what I really need. Like, you know, if
the support that you need.
Yeah, you know, like if I remember at one point in time I shot like a video in Atlanta. You know, I had paid another video man to come with me and help me out.
Yeah.
I ain't really need a manager, you know. I just hire people to help.
Right. Okay.
So it's not really important to me to have a manager. Like I just need people to kind of like help. Like you might have somebody like I have somebody hold my lights, or like,
gotcha.
I might have somebody hold the camera while I look in the monitor. You know, but it all depends on what kind of budget they got. You know, I don't usually always bring that type of stuff out. Like but so
just depends.
Yeah, it just all depends. Like, you know, what a person working with.
All right. We're going to take a break right quick, y'all. It's Live Studio Vibes. We got Smoked Out in the building. We'll be right back.
Smoked Out.
Okay. So, how important is showing emotions in the work that you create?
What you mean?
Or even or even for the artist to show emotions. Is showing emotions important in the work that you create?
What kind of emotions, though?
Whatever emotion it might be. Some people might be just, depending on how they are or where they are and whatever it is that they're going through. It could be rage. It could be love. It could be just like calm tranquility. Whatever it is. How important is that showing whatever you're feeling in the moment important to what you're capturing?
That's important because you don't want no negative energy around. You always I always tend to like tell people like good job. You know, person might feel like, if a person might feel like they ain't doing too good and they actually doing good. Yeah. I try to let a person know like, nah, you doing pretty good, or I try to keep everything like positive. You know, like even if time racing against us, I try to keep it positive. We gonna make it work. We always keep high hopes. Yeah. Like, say for instance, if like since you said something about, I guess, emotion. Yeah. If it's raining or something, like I still let a person know like, hey, we gonna make it work. Okay. Keep your spirits up.
Yeah, like no matter what it is, we're gonna make it work. No matter if it's raining, look, we're gonna get through this. It's gonna work. Yeah,
always stay positive with it. Like,
absolutely,
you know, we don't want to bring no negative energy and like nothing like that around.
Right now, I mentioned this earlier, but now you're directing movies.
Yeah. I'm getting into directing movies.
What do they call it? Cinematographer?
Yeah, cinematography.
How is that going? Yeah.
That's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. It's a lot fun. It's real fun because you get to play certain characters. You get to create certain moments, certain storylines. You get to just do different things, different ideas.
Yeah.
And it just make people just want to be involved. Like, for example, like I had maybe like 13, 14, maybe 15 people show up for the little project that I did. Like, and there was a lot of people behind the scenes capturing moments, and it ended up being bigger than what I thought it would. Well, I knew it was gonna be like, that type of crowd, but the artist that wasn't from here, who I got everybody for, he was like, holy shit, Smoke, you got all these people to come out here. I didn't know it was like that, dog. Like, damn. And I was like, just like, again, like, with the positive energy, I kept telling him, like, he was like, bro, you think we gonna be? I'm like, bro, just chill, bro. I got everything under control. Everybody gonna show up, bro. Like, everybody's interested, dog. So, it was like one of them type of moments. There.
That positive energy.
Yeah, that positive energy.
Yeah.
You had to keep that positive energy up there.
Right. Now tell me, what is your favorite pastime aside from being behind your camera or directing someone's video? What do you like to do aside from that?
You mean now or when, like, back? Period.
Whatever. Now, then, whatever. What's your favorite pastime?
I ain't gonna even lie. Sometimes, because, like, I feel like I had me a nice run and I still got, like, some more Emmys. I'm still going as a videographer, cinematographer, all that.
Yes.
But right now...
Let me pause you for a second. Of course you do. I've got a movie that ain't even been, you know what I'm saying? Right. Like, come on now.
Right.
This movie ain't even, don't nobody even know about this movie.
Yeah.
When this movie, bro, you are the guy I'm calling for the movie.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure.
Made me feel real good.
Absolutely.
I'm into that and I'm interested in all of that. So.
I've got videos that I ain't even shot yet as an artist. In addition to other things, you are the guy I'm calling. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Just make sure you call me and don't call nobody else for that because I'm into the movie.
Of course. It'll be my first movie. So, yeah, I'm calling Smoked Out.
For sure.
I'm calling Smoked Out Digital.
But listen, to answer your question,
answer my question.
The thing that, I like to do, like, with my time now, I like to, like, I ain't gonna lie, I like to relax and enjoy my off time, I enjoy what I got going on outside of videos, like, kicking it with my family, my people, people I love like that, because I ain't gonna lie, from like 2020, from like 2018 to like maybe like the end of 2023, like I was like non-stop with videos.
Wow.
And it was like, that's when I got an LLC and all kind of stuff like that. So I was just non-stop. I was just doing it full time, you feel me? And like, it just got to the point where like, sometimes, overworking yourself, it could take a toll on you.
Absolutely.
And I just got to the point where sometimes I started missing like doing normal things, like sometimes I want to go out, I want to make time for my girlfriend, or I want to like, I might want to play my dogs in the game, or I might want to go out. But when I got loads and loads and loads and loads and shit to edit and videos to shoot, calendar book, I need to get rest. I can't be doing all that type of shit, So like now I got more time to do stuff I enjoy doing, like just enjoying my life right now. You know what I'm saying? Videos come about, I'm gonna do them.
Right. So that leads into my next question, which really wasn't my next question. But how do you find the balance to like maneuver all that when your calendar is full and you still got family and it's all got to work out? How do you balance?
Hey, when my schedule get hectic like that, at the end of the day, like if I know I gotta get that work in, it ain't no balancing right now. Just let me get this done. Let me go ahead and do what I need to do because I know what I'm getting myself into. Mm-hmm. Just like, for example, like when I had a video deal with OTR. you know, for about 16 videos. Like,
wow.
like it was one of the things where, like, it was one of the things where like, I'm dedicating myself to this right now.
Right.
So whoever I'm dealing with right now, it's just like,
understanding.
I'm gonna be doing this. So
right.
this is what it is. This is what's paying me. This is how I'm eating. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I got to deliver on my end. You know, I'm gonna make sure like everybody happy, everybody positive. So but when it's time to relax and chill and all that time, it's gonna be like without like having to worry about, oh, I gotta go at it. You know, it's just gonna be where it's just I can just do it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Just do it.
So how do you feel about hometown support? How important is that for you?
It's important, but I mean, I don't really care, really. You know, gotcha. I mean, I care about my city, but I don't really care about too many. I care about the good opinions, you know, and I also care about the bad opinions. But overall, like, I don't care. I don't really listen to what people say. If they like me, they like me. If they don't, then you know, I just know somebody will. Right. But I always see like, you know, you want to reach out to more than just my city. So I mean,
absolutely,
I care. But then again, I don't, because who's to say a lot of people might not like my stuff, like my content, which that's fine, but it don't really bother me. It ain't gonna make me quit or nothing like that. So, but it's important to me. But at the same time, if my city didn't support me, that don't mean like I'm not gonna be successful. So it's just really up to them. Yeah, like I'm not a violent person. I'm not like hating on nobody. So
I mean, it's like, why wouldn't you though? Why wouldn't you support me? But if you don't support me, I'm still gonna be good. Yeah.
I mean, you know.
Absolutely. Right. So when did you find your creative flow? Like, who inspired you to do what you do? Like,
well, I'm gonna say who inspired me to really start shooting videos. Yeah. It wasn't really nobody famous.
Yeah, that's
wasn't no big time directors. Yeah. It was people out here in the area. Wow. And like their videos look good too, to the point where it was like, damn, like
I could do that.
I could do that. Or I didn't even know it was possible to even do it like that. So like I know my boy Kate, it was a videographer named K Visuals. Okay. Like he inspired me a whole lot. Awesome. Like, he made me like tap in and you know, I seen it. Even though when my homeboy Nate showed me the camera, I seen Buddy actually shooting with it. Right. So it was like he had that same camera and his shit looked good. I was like, dang. He was popping too, so I had to get me some of that. But we became real cool though. We became friends. Like me and him was friends, and it's crazy because people tried to like put us against each other. Yeah, it was weird though. That was like one of the most weirdest moments in my life. When I first started doing videos, it was another guy shooting videos. It was like, oh yeah, this guy said this, and he said that, and they was going back saying I said this and I said that, and man, I contacted that man one day. I went to his house and we chopped it up. And people still saying, oh, well, he just, I'm like, bro, I was just at this man's house. Like, y'all get that shit up. But that was weird, though.
But you know, and another one of my questions that you already hit on is like social media, in my opinion. It's like social media is always going to be a good side and a bad side to whatever it is they're saying. So
yeah.
I think you took the bigger road, and you know, contacted buddy like, yo, this, like, all that they saying ain't media, even what it is.
The internet, I learned the internet is not real.
For real.
Like it's just not real. Like, you know, it's just so weird. But the internet ain't real. You know, you got some sane people, but the internet just ain't real. So I don't care about it. Like what be said on the internet or how people, you know, see themselves on the internet. Cause I always feel like, bro, if a person don't know you, you could be whoever you want to be. So that's just how it is. But the internet ain't real to me. So I don't really be caring about none of that stuff.
Right.
I don't
So
bother
how do you
nobody.
feel about how do you feel about skits? Like, do you feel skits are important or not that much important in
Yeah,
like work?
that's the cinematography. Like that's the cinematography part. Like
Right.
that's the movie stuff. Like
Yeah.
skits are very good, but it's
Okay.
just all about the way it's shot and the angles
Yeah.
and like whatever whatever you got going on. That's what makes it cinema. That's what you
Right.
call cinema right there. People might call it skits, but I call it cinema because
Okay.
that's how I'm gonna make it. Like you could just
Right.
make. I could
The
just make.
smallest little thing, like
Like I can just make somebody just getting out the car, walking
right.
into the house, and
Exactly.
sitting down. I can just make it look cinema just with the different type of angles it is. Like
Right.
it's just
Right.
all
Right.
about
Right.
the angles and
Yeah.
the sound effects. Like cinema has sound effects to it.
Yeah.
Like you like a lot of that stuff in movies have enhanced sound. So it's a lot of
Yeah.
stuff. Like I really been studying movies though. That's what I've been studying a lot. Like movies. I feel like I done mastered music videos. I can do
Right.
almost anything in a music video. It's just
Yeah.
like if it's something complicated, it just takes a while to do, which I can do it, but it's just all about the budget.
Right.
That's important. Like
Right.
so
Okay.
time is money.
Time is money, baby. We're going to take a break right quick, y'all. It's live studio vibes. We got your boy Smoked out in the building. We'll be right back, y'all.
Smoke that.
Boom. So Smoked out.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Yeah. So what determines or does the budget of a project determine the amount of effort you put into? Yeah, I get it. Absolutely.
And I was just touching bases with this on my Instagram, but some people felt like it was like a rant, but it wasn't really like a rant. I just had to, speak my mind for a little
because it's really levels to it.
Yeah, like I was just explaining on my Instagram yesterday, like, if
Wow.
you got like, which I ain't knocking nobody that pay $200, $300 for a video,
Right.
but if you got that for a budget, then let's stick to that. Let's stick to that. Like,
Right. That's
what
what
it's capable of. Like,
Right, yeah.
It's gonna be clean. It's gonna be in sync.
Right.
If you wear some nice clothes, it's gonna look good.
Yeah.
Find a person, pull up with a car, nice. Not, we gonna make it work.
Right.
No need to complain.
Gotcha. Absolutely.
For sure.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I understand totally. I mean, like it's levels to it.
Yeah. So
Is community service important to you?
community service.
Community
like,
service.
You mean like
Community service.
like free videos or just
you know
doing
what?
like free work?
You know what? To be honest,
I don't know what you.
I wasn't even thinking about that. But I mean, just community service, no cameras, no people, just what you're giving to the community that you reside in, or even the county or city that you live in. But no, I mean, when you think about it, like,
I mean, I wouldn't say because I ain't gonna even lie to you.
No, don't, please.
I don't.
please.
I ain't really never did community service.
Okay. Okay.
Like
Yeah.
like my juvenile days when I got in trouble. So
Gotcha.
I
Yeah.
ain't really like. I really never was into community service, but I'm not saying there's
Yeah.
anything wrong with it, but
Right.
it just it just don't never cross my mind with community service.
So, would you volunteer your time to a community service event? Like, say, Big Shop Studios or Live Studio Vibes, or whatever, whoever else is doing something in the community, would you volunteer your time to capture the moment?
Let's just say if I have the availability.
Yeah,
of course,
absolutely. Yeah,
Of course
yeah.
I will. If I got
Right.
the availability,
Yeah.
whenever the event is going on,
Yeah.
or if it's the right timing for me, then of course
Right.
I'll pull up to something like that. You
Absolutely.
gotta call me and let me know.
Absolutely. So now, how do you feel about artists and their responsibility in making music and visuals? Do you feel there is a responsibility for artists, doing such things, especially given I ain't trying to be negative or nothing like that, but we've had a bunch of artists who have gone on long extended vacations and things like that.
You mean like what you call it?
I ain't calling nobody name.
Not calling nobody name, but
Nah.
I'm trying to figure. Bruh, my mind just went so blank.
That's all right. I'm gonna bring it back for you. I'm gonna bring it back for you. Is there responsibility for artists?
I think consistency is very important. Consistency, you have to keep showing your face as an artist. Like, for example, if somebody called me for a video, and we don't shoot a video again for another year, it's just all.
You calling me out, bro?
No.
He calling me out. He calling me out, y'all. He is calling me out, y'all.
See, it's not that. It's not even that. Because the reason why I'm saying, because you got other stuff going on.
I definitely do.
You're the host of this show, so I'm not calling you out at all.
Okay.
But what I am saying is, for artists in general, you know what I'm saying? For people to take the artist serious,
absolutely,
you want to keep showing your face, and that's not that's not knocking anybody. That's not throwing no shade. That's
absolutely,
I feel like it's important.
It
if I'm gonna call myself a rapper, or I'm grinding and I'm trying to get a record deal, the label's gonna see how hard I'm working.
Right.
They're gonna see how much I'm working. It's several people who face I always see on Instagram. I be like, damn.
He always on Instagram.
Y'all strolling around, I see this nigga shit all the time.
Right.
That's how it is.
Now let me be clear. Let's be clear, y'all.
Let's be clear.
I am a dedicated artist.
Oh,
I have
she
a whole lot going on. But Smoked Out, he the one I'ma call.
Hey.
He the one I'ma call.
You know. But you dedicated right now to being the host of this show right here. You're doing a good ass job, and the culture is gonna love you, and they're gonna appreciate you. I promise you, because they appreciate you right now.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Now, how important is health and wellness to artists, producers, videographers, video editors, cinematographers? All that. How important is it?
It's very important, because you want to stay healthy out here. You want to take care of yourself.
Absolutely.
Not just because you're an artist, but you got people that love you. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
You got friends. You might got kids. It's just you just doing it for more than just you at that point.
Absolutely.
That's just important in life in general. That's just. No matter what you doing, no matter what job you working, you just always got to make sure you taking care of yourself. Just like you working a job and you work 14 hours a day.
16.
You got to get that rest, though. You got to get that rest in, because at the end of the day, we ain't Tesla robots.
Exactly.
Hey, so health.
We ain't what?
We ain't Tesla robots.
Okay. Right. That part. That part.
Got my dog Big Chopping cut.
He in the building. Chopping the building. Now, do you feel like artists have a responsibility as artists for...
Responsibility for what?
Just being an artist.
Yeah.
For upcoming artists, or...
Yeah, everybody has responsibility. And for artists, an artist's responsibility is to make music, drop content, and stay out that bull.
Right.
Stay out the clutter. Make it about music. If you love music, make it about music. If you gonna do it, put you some videos out, put you some content out there. Do it right.
Right.
Don't especially if you like in the streets and stuff like that, you gotta learn how to put one arm to the side. You gotta learn how to if you're gonna be from the streets, you gotta be like how they said in the Biggie movie. Go ahead and rap about it. Rap about your life, bro. You ain't gotta keep doing it. You gotta eventually find something
make
else.
It art.
Make it art. Your responsibility is to, make music.
Absolutely. Now, how do you feel, or what do you feel, I'll say, what is your motivation to keep going, or to keep moving, or to do your thing? With everything that's going on, you're an artist, are you a father?
No.
You're not a Smokes Out Digital. We got him in the building, y'all.
Wow.
What is playing on your playlist right now?
I got Boss Man D-Lo.
Okay,
I
okay.
got damn boy, I got some Travis Scott.
Okay.
I got some Rod Wave.
Yeah, I like it.
It's just a lot. I listen to everybody, honestly.
Yeah. Okay. That's what's up. Now, Word Up Magazine, XXL, Right On, Source Magazine. You remember any of that?
Yeah.
It might have been before your time. I don't know that.
I remember that. I'm a little older, you know.
Okay, how did that or did that impact your visual creativity? Not really.
Yeah, it ain't really do nothing for me.
Okay.
Yeah, it ain't really
That's
do
what's
much.
up.
Yeah.
Okay, how often are you in the studio?
Never. What kind of studio? Music studio?
No, your studio, like producing. Yeah, like video, cinema,
the lab.
The lab. You call it the lab.
Yeah,
how often are you in the lab?
Lately, I mean, it's been like, slight because, I've been like doing other stuff. You know, I've been running other businesses and stuff like that. So,
all right.
But it's not as much as it used to be, but I'm not in there as much, but I be in there.
You be in there.
Yeah, that equipment is there. It's there. Ready. Movies ready to be shot. You feel me?
I think I asked you this, but I'm going to ask you again because I don't really remember. We done went through so many questions. Now, in regards to social media, how do you remain positive? Because just in my opinion, it's a lot more, just in my opinion, just me, nobody else. It's a lot of negativity. How do you remain positive sifting through all of that?
I don't get involved in a lot of it,
Okay.
I don't comment on negative stuff like somebody like they be posting them fight videos. I don't comment. I don't like none of that shit. I just go past that shit.
Pause.
Yeah.
Pause. They still smoked that video. I don't really like what he did. Whatever. Whatever the case may be. How do you respond to that on your work? Not just necessarily something in general.
I don't respond.
Love.
Like I said, I really don't care. I don't.
I love it. I absolutely love it. What books are you reading right now?
I don't.
You know?
No, I don't.
I don't know if I asked you this.
Hey, but I know how to read very good and fluent, okay? When I was in school, I was able to do math and read and write.
Absolutely. Now, I think I asked you this before, but I'm going to ask you this again.
What's up?
Okay, you say you ain't reading no books right now, but how are you studying? What are you looking at? What are you referencing? What are you doing to study as a video engineer, a videographer, a video editor?
Tutorials.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm a visual learner, I just, I'm not into like reading something and trying to learn something like that. I'm a visual learner. I'm hands-on.
Right.
That type of stuff. So that's my studying, like research. Like now I will research stuff and read stuff, you know what I'm saying? But like that's like if I'm researching something on Google, but I don't really like pick up no books. But I can say I went to a business rally back in like February and like they gave everybody like this book on how to manage and teaching us ownership and that type of stuff. But I ain't never read the book. I said, you know what, I'm gonna read this book. But shit, when I got back to town, I ain't read that damn book.
Just being honest.
Yeah, I'm just being honest. But like, I don't do too much reading books, but I read like news online, like stuff like that. I'm researching like that type of reading. Like I read like that. But.
All right. What's your most challenging project that you've had to bring to life? What has somebody told you or come to you as an artist or whatever, and they've said, Smoked Out Digital, I want you to bring this to life for me? What was the most challenging?
All right, so I'll say this. My first green screen video I did, you know what I'm saying? I was a little nervous.
Yeah.
Because like I had them boys spending a pretty good amount. And it was my first time using green screen, but I was confident that I could do something different.
Yeah.
And like when I did it, like I thought it was at first, like the way I was trying to do it, it was hard. But when I did research and visual learning,
right.
I figured out an easy way to get it done, and shit. From there, like I was just doing the shit like easy. So
with your eyes closed.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, you know, and another guy told me one time, just, you know, real quick, another guy told me he wanted me to make him like he was falling in the middle of nowhere. That was pretty easy. I just had him get on a stool, act like he was falling, and I just cut him.
That was pretty easy, y'all.
You know, rotoscoped him out and just like did like a tracking to make him look like he falling, and you know, he looked like he was falling. So.
You hear what this guy's saying? Rotoscoped him out. Like we don't know. What?
All the video man know what a rotoscope is. I promise you.
All the video men know
what a rotoscope is. I promise you.
Okay, all right.
They know.
Now let me ask you this: who's your favorite director, male or female, currently?
My favorite director.
Yeah.
I gotta say right now, my favorite director right now is Benny Flash.
Benny Flash?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the thing.
All right. I've got to look him up. To be honest, I got to look him up.
Yeah, I'll look him up. He pretty known in Florida, so he a real nice cameraman. I like his style. I like everything he do. He don't do too much. His color grading on point. I like everybody though, but if I had to like put a line up, like I like his work because it's clean, it's neat. And then I like the guy that was shooting Lil Tyler videos. I'm sorry. Damn, bro, buddy. Shit, I can't think of bro name right now. I'm sorry.
We'll put it on the screen for you.
That sounds kind of crazy. Like
it's
I
okay.
can't think of his name right now.
So would you say those are your favorite artists or directors or creators at this point? Who are your favorite at this point?
Those two people.
Okay.
Yeah, them two. Like, I'm sorry, bro. I can't even think of bro name right now. That's crazy.
I'm gonna find his name and I'm gonna put it on the screen for you.
Though he shoots a lot of it. He was shooting Lil Tyler videos when he first like, blew up, kind of. So
yeah.
But he do real good work in Florida too. So and they in more places than Florida. So
yeah.
But yeah, I like everybody though. I like everybody.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna try to remember bruh name before I get off the podcast. That's crazy.
And if you do, just put it in there.
I might have to go to bruh page.
Now, does producing or creating ever feel like a job for you?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
It is.
It is. Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
All right. Now, does being an artist or producer, because I feel like you're a producer, or engineer, or video editor, video engineer, does that ever interfere with your family life?
It has.
It has. How do you balance that?
I don't.
You don't?
No.
It's like wifey, girlfriend, whatever. This is what it is, and
I mean, like, I ain't gonna even, because I ain't gonna lie, like, I gotta be focused.
Yeah.
I can't let nothing hinder me from completing the mission right now. So
right.
I'm gonna come around. I'm gonna make time, but it's gonna be like I still got work to do type of. You know
absolutely.
What I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Person pay me $5,000 for a video. Like, you know what I'm saying? I see what
I'm
you're
dedicated.
saying, balance it out, which I but
that's a part of the balance. It's like,
I gotta make sure I get this shit done. Like, I gotta, because if I come around and I'm trying to make time for, you know what I'm saying, people or family like that. And I got like a big project I'm doing. It's just gonna be like, I'm gonna be thinking about it.
Right.
So,
what do you feel is your best project that you've done at this point? What's your best project? No disrespect to anybody else. It's all love, y'all. But what do you feel is your best project at this point?
Man, it's just too many.
Too many.
It's just too many. Like,
Okay.
I've had
I
so
can dig
much.
it.
I've had so much fun. Like, I feel like I look at a lot of my older videos too that I shot like a few years ago.
I mean, you
like,
know, Rissa B is one of his favorites.
Yeah, Rissa B, like, you know, I done shot some good videos for Rissa B. Everything at OTR I just about shot. You know what I'm saying? I love it here, but it's just so many good videos I shot. I can tell you this though, some of the most funnest, most energetic videos I've shot has been with OTR.
Oh,
like, you know, I've shot a lot of good videos with OTR.
Absolutely.
We did a lot of good stuff, but
we appreciate it.
but listen, I can't say this. The videos where I've done like creative stuff where I shot out of town, like in Miami, I would say those are like all-time favorites because they're a little different.
Absolutely.
I got to see different stuff.
Right. You're out of the norm. It's a different vibe.
Different budgets.
Right. Different budget. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Absolutely.
Digital. Hey. Was in the hood shooting. I done been to every project and shot a video. Like,
right.
You know
even in Miami.
Like, well, nah, I wasn't in the hood in Miami. I mean, every project in Tallahassee. Folks.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
okay.
Not all around the world, but in Tallahassee, like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, all right.
Right. Smoke Dot was once known as the hood shooter.
Hey. We're going to take a break right quick, y'all. It's live studio vibes. We got Smoked Out Digital in the building. We'll be right back, y'all.
Smoke Dot.
Do you ever think you'll ever stop producing or creating or, you know, making movies, videos?
Nah.
No?
Nah.
Never, ever?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah, only time I feel that way or somebody should feel that way is if I sell all my stuff. And I ain't selling that.
Right. So would you ever sell your, as, you know, the music industry says, your masters?
Hell, whoa, no.
Okay.
Well, you know, nah. It ain't really, no masters involved in it like that for me.
Okay.
Like, you know, it's like only thing it is just like raw files. So if a person wanted the raw files out of my property, then it's like a total different ball game.
Okay. So you consider?
I mean, yeah, the price is right for a person like, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What's next for you though? What are you working on right now? What's coming up?
I mean, I got some people that's writing a few scripts.
Movies.
We got like got some music videos I'm gonna shoot.
Okay.
Yeah, but mainly the thing that I'm waiting on is like I got some writers like, you know, developing like storylines.
Okay. So do you give them the base of what it is you want it to be, and then they go on?
Nah, not really. Like I let them
create.
Yeah, I let them create, and you present it to me, and if I like it, I spend time on it. If I don't like it, I'm not gonna put no time into it. Or if I like it, but I feel like I'm gonna tweak it a little bit, and we can do it. But like at that point, it's just like, if anybody got any ideas or any scripts want to come to me, like I'm always open.
Okay. All right. Okay.
It ain't even a money grab with that either. That's something a person could just come to me. A person could just easily come to me and say, "Hey, I want you to take a look at this script and this storyline I got. I need somebody to shoot it for me." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, if I feel confident enough, I might just be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you know, we go in like this. Like, we might have like certain type of agreements, a few changes. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Make it to the point where like if the film do something, everybody have a great day.
Right.
So I'm always into that type of collaboration.
I love it. I love it. Now, where can the people find you on social media? Where can we find you at? Where can the Vibe fam find Smoked Out Digital?
They can find smoke.digital on Instagram at smoke.digital.
Okay. All
I
right.
ain't got no TikTok. I
Okay.
ain't
Okay.
got no Twitch. It's just smoke
Okay.
digital. And
All right. Now that's on Facebook, Instagram.
I got it on. I got smoke digital on Instagram.
Okay.
And I got it on Facebook. So y'all can just look up smoke digital.
Y'all find Smoked Out Digital on Facebook.
Smoke at digital, not smoke dot.
Smoked
like out. Like
yeah, like smoke.
OUT. Like smoke, because I be having people say smoke dot.
No.
Like,
we ain't saying that. I ain't saying that.
Smoke out.
Digital. On Instagram.
So y'all
Facebook
follow.
Live, y'all.
And I'll follow back.
Absolutely.
Do some business.
Yeah. Now we're going into a flash round right quick.
What's a flash round?
Flash round is you tell me A or B. I'm going to ask you A or B, and you tell me A or B. All right?
A or B.
So, yeah. Analog or digital?
B.
Digital.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Live instruments or plugins?
A.
Live instruments. Okay. Pro Tools or, I don't know if you use this. Pro Tools, Fruity Loops, Logic type
Pro
thing.
Tools. I used to use Pro Tools. I know all about Pro Tools.
Okay. Solo producing or a squad vibe? Like when you creating whatever you creating, do you want a whole squad or you want to be solo?
I like to be solo sometime when I create like stuff like that.
All right.
I think.
Yeah. So now when you're thinking, do you want to be working on something that our artist has been trained by ear, or do you want to be working on something they just have skilled training? They went to a school and they've acquired the training, or they... It
don't really matter to me.
Okay, cool.
It don't matter. I don't discriminate like that. I ain't saying you discriminate or nothing like that, but I'm just saying I would, I
ain't discriminating,
like
y'all.
Yeah. Ain't no discriminating. We just,
Kool-Aid, grape or red?
Come on now.
Grape or red?
The red.
Stop playing.
Yeah.
All right, liquor. I don't know if you drink, but if you do, white or dark?
I have a little taste there now and then.
All right.
I say that brown.
Okay. There we go. Cigarillos or backwoods?
I'm a Swisher guy.
Oh, okay. Greens or cabbage?
I like them good old collards.
All right. Dogs or cats?
Psh, who like cats?
Religious or spiritual?
Both.
All right. Yeah, no. Okay. I can dig it. Large crowds or intimate settings?
Intimate settings. Large crowds ain't safe like that.
Winter, spring, summer, or fall?
Winter.
All right. Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
All right. Dunks or tatas? Huh? Dunks or tata?
What? It's a new age. I kind of, like tatas a little bit. Dunks. We've been on dunks, but tatas is always good too.
There we go. R&B or hip hop?
I like both. I ain't gonna lie. I have to say both. I can't this just all depend on my vibe that I'm in.
For sure. Football or basketball?
College football at that. I don't care about no NFL.
Okay.
Go Florida State. Go Noles.
Hey. Famous or anonymous?
Anonymous.
Okay.
Home.
You said anonymous with some money?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Listen, I'm with you on that. Home cooked or fast food?
Home cooked.
Come on now.
Fast food ain't about nothing.
Stop playing. Love or loyalty?
Loyalty.
Loyalty. Why do you choose loyalty?
I got love for a lot of people. I would say out of both those, I would rather commitment.
Okay.
I ain't gonna commit to everybody.
Got it.
I'm gonna commit to one person. I can be loyal to a few people too. And I can love a few people too.
Yeah.
Love a lot of people. You don't just love out here in the world. You're supposed to love everybody out in the world. So.
Right. And we said that at the beginning. You know, it's love, y'all.
It's just love. I love everybody.
Y'all. Right.
You know?
Right. But who you loyal to, I love it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
ATL, Florida, New York, or LA?
Hey, I'm from the FLA.
Hey, let's
boys
go.
Don't play.
Let's go, Florida.
I'm from the FLA. Hey. From the FLA. Florida boys don't play. Nappy heads, boy.
Hey, Heineken or Henny?
Henny.
Henny, all right.
Yeah, some
Tropical
Henny.
or snow?
Snow.
Snow.
See snow like that.
All right.
Snow.
All right. Now, Smoked Out has told us we can find him on Instagram, Smoked Out Digital.
Smoked Out Digital, OUT.
Come on now. Now, I just want to say to my Vibe fam, you know, I thank you so much for being here. It's an honor and a privilege to be here for season 2. I'm absolutely humbled to even be here. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I want to thank the Vibe fam for tuning in. I absolutely appreciate you, Smoked Out Digital.
I appreciate y'all. I
Yes.
appreciate live studio vibes.
Absolutely.
Entertainment. Yes. Like, you know, we
No
really
doubt.
appreciate everything y'all doing right now for the culture.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to my dog, Big Chop.
Okay, absolutely.
Big Chop. Shout out to you. Shout out to
He,
you.
you know, Chop is
Shout out to
in the
Rissa B.
background. Thank you.
Shout
I
out to
appreciate
you.
it.
Yeah, you're
know.
a great host. You holding it down. I appreciate y'all for having me right here on season 2.
Absolutely.
Which episode is this? I'm sorry.
Bro, as a matter of fact, Smoked Out Digital, he opened the whole thing up, season 2. He's the first interview of season 2.
Okay,
Bro,
the first one. The first one. Hey, I'm so grateful.
Exactly.
Shake your hand. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
The first one.
I appreciate that. Let me bless you with your presence, y'all.
Thank you. Yes, absolutely.
Y'all follow them. Instagram, my dog Big Chop. Instagram, OTR.
Right.
Live Studio Vibes. Y'all follow. Y'all tap in for y'all promo needs. They got commercial ads. They spinning promos. You want your video to be showed on a little commercial break. Tap in. They doing all that. They basically got their own VH1 right now, y'all. So y'all stop playing with them people.
That's right. Now, if y'all like the video, y'all already know. Like the video. Absolutely. Please comment, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you won't miss another video.
Shout out to everybody I work with, man. If we ever got a video, I love everybody. Y'all ever work with me? I love everybody.
He love everybody.
I love everybody.
Hey, absolutely. Don't forget, y'all. Hit that like button, that notification bell, turn it on. Don't forget to subscribe and comment on the video. I want to absolutely thank you for a season 2 first episode. We got Smoked Out Digital in the building.
Smoked Out Digital.
Listen, what better way to start the season off? I am so grateful. Like, straight up.
Hey, I gotta come back too now.
Yeah, you gotta come
back and check in with y'all.
Listen, you can always come back. The door is always open for you.
I appreciate that.
Absolutely, the door is always open for you.
I'll be back.
Listen, y'all, join us on the next episode of Live Studio Vibes. Y'all already know it's love, y'all. I'm your girl, Rissa B. We got Chop in the building. It's all love, y'all. Live Studio Vibes.
All love.
Smoked Out Digital.
It's all love.
Hey.